congratulations. Actually, I heard about this project weeks ago, and I'm so happy for you. Yeah. And syempre, thank you ha. Hindi ko na sasabihin kung bakit ako nag-thank you sa'yo. O baka ma-insecure sila. Hindi no, ayoko. Basta, may naalala siya from, natouch ako sa message, naalala mo talaga from the first press con, talagang tinupad mo, okay? Pero eto, Bad Genius, the series for Viva One, pero kami happy kami sa'yo. Alam namin kung gaano ka magaling, kasi hindi ka naman Atasha Mula, kundi ka magaling din, katulad ng parents mo, Aga and Charlene. Pero Atasha, syempre, ang kambal mo, si Andres, na mamayagpag ang kanyang Viva One series din na ang mutya ng Section E. Milyones talaga ang mga views. Ang lakas-lakas, grabe. Lalo lumakas ang Viva One because of that series also. So, ngayon dito sa Bad Genius, hindi ka ba nag-pressure or na-excite kang sundan ng mga yapak ng kambal mo?
I'm very excited. Of course, I'm nervous kasi ito po yung first lead na project. Pero in terms of the work itself, when I first heard about it, I already knew that accepting it, I'm going to give my 100%. Wala po akong expectation kung what the result's gonna be. But as long as I can promise myself that I give my 100%, then I'll be super, super happy with that.
Yeah. Pero yun, alam ko, pinagandaan nyo na may mga ganap na kayo sabihin about this. No? Pero syempre, ito, bukod sa, syempre, ang susundan nyo is yung mutya ng Section E. And yung original neto, original movie, talagang super blockbuster. Kaya nga, maraming spin-off, di ba? For the cast na rin, and direct, Derek, yun nga, gaano kayo ka-excited, tapos, kasi yung original nga, di ba, grabe yung feedback.
Sige, sinong gusto magsimula? From this end, from Gab.
Hello po. First of all, I'm really grateful and blessed na makasama sa project after po nung ginawa namin na Chasing It a While, na follow-up po nung Bad Genius. And when I saw the series, it's such a good series and the movie. So, I'm just really excited to shoot this, and ibang-iba po kasi ito sa character ko nung last na ginawa ko. So, I'm really excited to showcase what we have.
Siyempre naman po, like, I'm super excited. In terms of pressure, I mean, we all know that this is such an internationally well-loved film and series. Then, so just knowing that, we all feel super grateful that we were trusted with the responsibility for these roles, and we're just excited to show everyone the whole story and our characters from a new perspective, a Filipino perspective. So, yeah.
Jairus?
Siyempre, sobrang excited since it's a different story na madalas nating napapanood sa TV or sa series. And very much excited kasi it's a different material for me. Kaya masaya. And working with Tash, with Higap pa rin, exciting kasi we'll see kung ano yung maibibigay namin na best namin para sa series na to.
Syempre excited, sobra, Tito Jun. To be honest, dito, ang daming preparations na ginawa eh. I mean, nung unang inalok sa akin yung project, hindi rin ako kagad na-decide tanggapin siya. Parang pinag-isipan ko muna kasi ang taas ng expectation dun sa buong project. So parang sabi ko nga parang, it's a different material from what I usually do. And then, so parang, paano mo siya babaguhin? Kasi di ba yan ang main problem natin kapag adaptation eh. I mean, ang taas ng expectations, and then kailangan mo tapatan yung expectations, and then anong pagkakaiba ng project na to sa dito sa mga nagawa na before, how you're going to change it. And ang daming preparations na ginawa ng staff, to be honest, from each department, from the production design, from their costumes, and then the cinematography, even the scoring and the music. And then also, I remember parang, kayo guys may mga preparations kayo eh. Parang di ako nagkakamali, you guys done series of workshops. Kasi parang, to prepare lang sila para dun sa buong material. Yun.
Also, just wanting to add to that, we're all very, very grateful because even as actors, we all see the effort that the team has put into making this such an incredible story. And they really put a lot of effort paying attention to the details of how to make it unique to our culture and our audience. And thank you to Rick, maraming salamat for all of that. Thank you.
Siyempre, good luck and congrats ang bongga ng Viva One talaga, di ba, Phoebe?
Sobra.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat po, Sir June. Okay, moving on to MJ Marfori from TV5.
Hi! Congratulations everybody! Everyone's really looking forward to this series, especially that, you know, it broke so many records back in 2017. So my question is for Tash. It was also quite controversial, the storyline, right? So, did you have any apprehensions upon, you know, accepting the role? Especially that, yun na nga, it's gonna be, you're gonna have an adaptation in the Philippines and yun na, ihahalawin pa siya sa kultura natin and all that jazz.
I wouldn't say, hindi naman controversial, pero when I first heard about the project, and I've seen the project before when I was back in college, I would see clips of the movie. And so when I first heard about it, hindi naman controversial, but more so, it's a great story. And it's such an honor and a blessing to be doing this project.
That's nice. Alright. So no apprehensions whatsoever, or kinabahan ka ba na parang ang laki ng role, di ba?
Of course, I'm nervous kasi it's a big role, pero of course, at the end of the day, I'm super game to take the risk as long as I give my best, try my best, and I don't ever want to take this for granted. So if anything, I'm really honored and my heart's filled with so much gratitude.
What were your preparations?
Marami. Starting with the script work, acting workshops, understanding the character, studying the films and the series. Yeah. Alright.
Balita ko,
Thank you.
di ba, meron pa
Go ahead.
I remember, di ba, Tash, parang nabanggit mo sa amin na parang your parents was giving you advice or you guys talk about it? Paano ba nangyari?
Yes, we actually discussed it at home, of course. So they would advise both me and Andres usually with the project, and they're very much excited and super supportive about it. If we have any questions regarding the script or how to attack a certain sequence, they're more than happy to help. And with that, we're so thankful.
Sobrang swerte, parang may acting coach na sa bahay, di ba? Hindi na like yung tutor mo, experts talaga, saka award-winning. Alright, thank you, congratulations.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Miss MJ. Next question will come from Eugene Assis from People's Journal.
Hi, good afternoon. This first question is for Direct Derek. Hindi ka ba na-pressure because yung president nito na Mutya ng Section E is very sobrang malakas. And same question to Atasha. Dahil sa kapatid naman niya.
Well, totoo po, sobrang pressured of course. Maraming bagay eh. It's one of the reasons why parang pinag-isipan ko muna yung project eh. I mean, yung paggagalingan mo is Mutya, which is ang lakas-lakas niya sa Viva One. And then at the same time, the franchise itself, yung Bad Genius. Kasi generation ko eh. I mean, napanood ko, nasundan ko yung buong pelikula, and then, kumbaga, alam na alam namin yung buong kwento eh. So, parang yung question ko, paano ko babaguhin ito? Paano mo i-elevate yung buong serye? Eh, meron ng sinet na standard, parang hindi ka makakababa na doon. So, yun. I mean, malaking factor yun. Tapos, syempre, parang inisip ko, sinong katrabaho dito? Sinong artista dito? Sinong casting dito? So, ang daming question na naglalaro sa isip ko nun. And at the same time, nung rineset na sa akin yung cast, and then nung buong material na nung nag-yes na ako, I'm grateful na kinonsider ako dito ng Viva for this project. We did a lot of research. Ako personally parang nandun yung kaba at the same time yung takot na parang my God, mapapantay mo ba yung series na lumabas? And then at the same time yung film. But it's a big challenge, and I love challenges na parang paano ko siya babaguhin, anong bagong timpla, anong flavor kung idadagdag mo, and then I was hoping also na later on that it will help also the na mag-generate pa ng more viewers for Viva One ng buong franchise ng Badgie News.
Before Atasha, directly, are you touching any parang issues about our system of education in the Philippines? Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's one of the given about Badgie News. I think it's one of the reasons why na kung bakit siya nag-hit in several countries, kumbaga, from US to India to Thailand, because it's not just a pop culture, it's also tackles the social commentaries about the issues of the situation of the education system. And for me, ito yung mga bagay na gusto rin namin inject, na parang the whole series is not just to entertain you, and then at the same time to give you a new image on what we could offer doon sa, alam na natin kasi lahat yung kwento eh. Pero at the same time na maitakal din namin yung mga social issues like education and the situation of our education right now, na kumbaga part siya ng discussion ng buong serye.
Okay, thank you. Atasha, yun nga, parang magkakaroon ng competition between you and your twin brother. So how do you feel about it?
Okay lang, wala naman competition po kasi that's my brother. He is my best friend since day one. If anything, I am so proud of him and I'm so happy for him with how he's doing with Mutya and the whole cast of Mutya and Section E. A big congratulations to them, and I always tell them that. So in terms of competition or pressure when it comes to my family, wala po ganun. Wala. Support lang. Support at all.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you po. Maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman, pakinggan natin from ABS-CBN, we have Ana Cerezo.
Hello! Congratulations. Yung first question ko kay Direk, besides na diba we're tackling yung mga issues ng education dito, ano ba yung mga tema na nagagawin itong very Pinoy? Saka diba you're translating it from a movie to a series, parang ano ba yung magiging perks nito na series siya, mas develop ba yung characters, parang nabanggit na kanina?
For one thing, if you remember the movie, just tackles the each character nung apat. Hindi nga sila ganong na-involved doon sa, or hindi nga sila, they do go deep about each character eh. Parang, it's about the mechanics and about how the heist happened at kung paano niya ginawa. I'm so proud of Viva for this one because their directives are different na kumbaga is we have to bring it in a Filipino audience, in a Filipino flavor. So, of course, we are family-oriented, diba? So parang doon sa part na yun, pinuksan namin yung series to explore each personality of each character. Na kung sino ba sila outside the school, and then ano ba yung personality nila with their family. We have a short idea on the series and the film as well na kung sino si Lynn with the father, and then si Pat, the relationship niya. Pero kumbaga dito, mas nilaliman namin. We show them the other facet of bakit ba sila ganito? Bakit ba ganito si Pat? Ano ba yung relationship niya with his family? Or si Grace? Ano ba yung other side of Grace na hindi niya nakikita? Bakit ganito siya as sa school? The same with bank, di ba? So, yun yung mga bagay na dinagdag namin dito. At the same time, inad din namin yun siguro, I would say, yung personality nila sa school na hindi pa nakikita. Ang dami nilang kailangan abangan. For example, for the character of Atasha, for Lynn, and then also kay Bang. Ang daming, di ba, if you remember the series, hindi mo alam and the movie as well. Meron bang something sa kanila or wala dito? Yun, isa yung mga bagay na abangan nila. Of course, si Gab and at the same time si Haya, yung ganun mga bagay.
Thank you, Direk. For Gab and Haya naman, diba meron kayo before ng series na set in a school setting, right? So dito ba, meron pa rin bang kilig factor? Direk. And paano naman kayo, if meron, paano naman yung pakilig nyo dito? Level up na ba?
much can we share without spoiling? I would say, of course, it's given na our characters are already together sa show. I would say, though, the difference is that our characters have a very much different relationship dynamic kay Elise and Sevi. So that's just something that you'll have to, watch out for, look forward to. But yeah, there will be some unique factors at the end.
Yeah, like what Derek said, yung si Pat kasi malalim rin siya na tao compared sa Chasing in the Wild, which is heavy. And parang 360 talaga yung pinagkaiba nila. So, it's really like different character yung mabibigay ng situation here. Kasi, and it's basically not pangpakilig yung story. It's all about, heist. So, pero syempre, meron pa rin si Pat and Grace ng mga ganun na kilig scenes.
Thank you, thank you.
Just to add lang doon sa character nila, ibang maturity of level yung romance nila dito na kailangan niya abangan. So, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, more mature na high gab ang abangan natin. Maraming salamat po. Anna, moving on to the Inquirer, Hannah Mayorga.
Hi, Natasha. First of all, congratulations and congratulations to everyone. So, we all know how Jutimon was really great in portraying Lynn. So, how will you set yourself apart from this in your portrayal? And paano namin mararamdaman na this is also who Atasha is as an actress? I think what sets this apart from me is that this project is actually going to be showing a very different side of me that I can guarantee. Because what most people are used to seeing is usually that very jolly, flamboyant, very positive, Tosh. Now we're going towards something a little bit more serious. Tackling real life battles, real life things.
So, follow question ko lang sa cast. So, since na-mention nga that it will talk about real life issues among students, siguro can you give like a patikim anong real life issue yung i-cover ng character sa series?
I would say for my character, one of the biggest issues that she deals with, without spoiling of course, she's very challenged by her morals, her moral dilemmas, and the consequences of her actions.
For me, iba siguro yung relationship niya with his dad. Kasi he's the successor, so yung mga hinanakit niya, tsaka yung mga bubog niya towards his relationship with his dad, yun yung pinaka-challenge sa kanya.
Nice.
Siguro yung sa akin, my family will tackle more about financial problems. And syempre, yung struggle din with having a single parent, kung paano yung dynamics ng relationship namin ng parent ko. So, yeah, yun siguro doon kayo mag-linger towards our story.
So, kay Direk naman, so I'm sure you work with them a lot of times na rin through the production. So, what makes them the perfect people to portray their characters? All four of them.
Pilyo tong apat na to. Sobrang pilyo nilang apat. Ang sarap nilang katrabaho kasi they really love their characters and the whole series. So, sila hindi ko na mga artista na nakikipag-collaborate just to develop each character na gusto nilang gawin. Yun. And then at the same time, natutuwa sa kanila kasi meron na silang rapport sa bawat isa. Kasi kapag nagbibiroan, lagi lang ang katabi ko sa kayo nasa dulo. Ayun. Kung mag-asaran sila, kala ko parang okay. Parang magkapatid na talaga. So, nakita ko yung, okay, dito you have a vision of what will happen sa set. And then at the same time na nakikita mo na magtutulungan tong apat na to. And ang good thing nga doon, I don't remember kapag nagkukwentuhan kami, for example, si Gab, may mga times na sasabi, direct pinanood ko yung mga ganito series. What do you think kung ganito, ganyan? Si Tasha, I remember may mga times na may time na kwento niya sa akin na parang you're talking to your dad or to Andres for certain nuances na gagawin. Can you share it? Paano bang nangyari sa situation? Basta parang naglabas kayo sa bahay?
Usually, I would make kwento kay Direk yung times na when I would sit down with my dad after work and we would run through the lines. and he would help me with yung nuances ko sa Tagalog. And that's also going to be a fun challenge that I'm super willing and game to tackle.
So thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations again.
Okay, thank you. And last one for batch 1.